Hey, Grace Church, Michael Campbell here, pastor of Children's Ministries. Hey, I just wanted to share this Sunday's lesson with you as parents and how we not only apply them to our children's life, but also to us as we are leading in discipleship. So this Sunday's lesson is the cost of following Jesus. We see this in Matthew chapter 8, Matthew chapter 16, Luke chapter 14. There is a cost that comes with following Jesus. And he's really going to talk to the people following him saying, following me could risk you everything. And what good is it for gaining everything but losing your soul? So I really wanted to focus on this one verse that we as parents can really focus on ourselves, because I think when we as parents are truly influenced and affected by this verse, God will give us the wisdom on how to practically lead that out for our children. So Matthew chapter 16, verse 24. Jesus told his disciples, "If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. Whoever would save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it." Now, following Jesus, we know, isn't easy. And for anyone who tells you that following Jesus will get you health and wealth, and a good, easy life isn't reading scripture, because even Jesus didn't have any of those, and he was perfect and blameless in every way. But following Jesus is going to take persecution. Scripture says that if you do follow him, it is going to come, and it's going to be hard, but it will be worth it. He says, "For my sake, you will find it." So I wanted to share just 3 quick questions that I think we as parents can ask our children that hopefully start this conversation and dialogue about not finding satisfaction in the things that the world or society or even our friends or family would put more importance in than Jesus himself. I mean, even in the stories, the man wants to follow Jesus, and he's like, "Hey, before I follow you, can I go bury my father?" And we probably don't know if he's dead yet. There's no facts for that, but he would have been doing a ceremonial good thing. I mean, when somebody died, the son was supposed to take care of your parents' affairs. So he was doing a good thing. So Jesus isn't saying don't care for your family or your loved ones. He's saying the love and dedication you have for me is more important than anything this world has to offer. And it's not hate your mother, hate your father. It's love less. I think we need to have Jesus as first and foremost on our desires and our hearts, because at the end of the day, that's what matters most, is our relationship with him. Because when we have an understanding of our vertical relationship with God, it will affect our horizontal relationship with others. So I think that's what Jesus was saying. So the 3 questions that I think we can ask as parents. The first one is, what do you think Jesus meant when he said that anyone who is unwilling to suffer cannot be my disciple? That's a tough one. The next question is, why is it important to understand the cost of following Jesus? And lastly, how can we encourage others who aren't sure of following Jesus if he's actually worth it? So these are this is a big deal. A lot of scripture talks about this and following Jesus, and what happens if you don't follow him. So there's a lot on the line, and I think we as Christians need to have a solid foundation and consider the cost before following Jesus, because it's not just a belief and not acting it out. Our belief as parents in something leads to a dedication. Faith without works is dead. We know that. So having faith in Jesus, but actually living it out as a family together is what Jesus is calling us to, and to tell others about him, to share along in that process. So hopefully this can encourage. I know it's very challenging for anybody to hear these stories, myself included. So I'm praying for you and the families that God would use this as an opportunity to realign, refocus where our foundation as a family is, and how we can use it to properly disciple each other in our family. So God bless you guys. Hope you're doing well, and I can't wait to see you soon. Love you, and bye-bye.